for joining us today in this beautiful Florida living room. My name, of course, is Chowie Kegsman, the general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles. We are, of course, being watched by my very best friend in the whole entire wide world, owner of the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeffrey Lurie. So, hi, buddy. Miss you. We want to thank you again for coming in and interviewing to be the new head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles. As you know, we're casting a very wide net for the next coach, so we wanted to bring in some unlikely candidates. These three gentlemen are revolutionary in every way. So let's get right to the interview process. So why don't you start off by telling us a little about yourself, starting with your name?
My name?
Yes.
Now I'm sounding like you. My name? You called this interview on me. You should know my name already.
Well, I do, but
so why ask me my name? So you're starting this interview off on the wrong foot with me, there, sir.
Well, that's very true. But I'm Howie. I make no mistakes. So again, tell me your name.
Well, if you make no mistakes, you should know your name.
I do know my name. I'm Chowie Kegsman, and you are?
So my name is Brady Joe, but you knew that already because
I did.
You know everything, correct?
I do. I'm very smart.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, so my name now you know my name, even though you knew it already.
I did. And a little bit about yourself. Where
well,
you come from?
I'm no one special. I bounce from town to town. I might change my name from place to place. It just depends on the city I'm living in. I saw a job posting on Indeed, and I thought, what the hell? Let's give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? You give me the job?
That I've heard that's a pretty bad thing, but a lot. Sir, Mr. Joe, are you drinking at this interview?
Oh, is drinking on the job or the interview frowned upon? Because I won't lie.
It's actually a requirement.
Hold on, my drink is quite empty. Let me fill it up real quick here.
All right. Well, it is a requirement of the job. If you're picked as head coach of the Eagles, you're going to have to be a borderline alcoholic. So go ahead.
Well, I think I meet that qualification 100%. But yeah, again, I'm nobody special. I've been called a nobody many times in my life. My last job was a dishwasher to Friendly's, but it was the last Friendly's to go out of business. So, I needed another job. So again, I started cruising along Indeed and Monster Jobs or whatever they're called. And, this one popped up and I'm like, what the hell?
Well, indeed you did, sir. Indeed you did. So we're going to ask a couple of questions of you just to see how you fit in with our organization here.
Okay.
So let's start with a football question for you. So, in the upcoming NFL draft, we have the number 6 pick.
Okay.
The consensus is that the team should pick a wide receiver. Now, as you know, we are a quarterback factory. So which division?
I read a report about that actually before. Sure. I did do a little bit of prep before this interview. I did know you were a quarterback factory, correct?
We are indeed. So we've drafted Division 1 quarterbacks, Division 2 quarterbacks. Now I need to know which Division 3 quarterback is the most appealing with the number 6 pick in the draft.
Well, man, see, I wouldn't even be interested in a quarterback. I know you make all the final say, you have final decision making, but I really feel like when I looked at this team, that long snapper was your biggest weakness. So I'd really like to invest that 6th pick in a long snapper. But whoever is the Widener University quarterback, I don't know. I haven't watched football in a long time. Actually, I don't even like the sport of football much. But whoever's at Widener University, because I just drove by it on 95 Widener University, whoever their quarterback was this year, I think that should be your pick if you're going to draft a Division 3 quarterback.
That's a great analysis, and we're even if you don't get the job, we may have to look into that. So I appreciate you alerting me that that Widener University even has a quarterback. I haven't done my research.
They might not even have a football team for all I know. It's just I just saw the sign on the side of 95, so I thought that would be a good place to start looking.
Well, all the better. I mean, if they don't have a football team, then they definitely have a quarterback there.
Absolutely.
Well, let's ask a random question. We'll back and forth you a little bit. So I'm going to say 3 words here. Okay, and your job is to explain how they're linked. Here in Philadelphia, we play at the links, so therefore I need to know how these words are linked. Here are your 3 words: potato, Corvette, ukulele.
Ukulele, potato, Corvette, or Corvette, potato, ukulele?
You know what? This will be the last thing you get to decide for yourself.
Oh, so ukulele, Corvette, potato.
Sure.
They are linked. Potato, ukulele, Corvette.
Yes, indeed.
Potato, ukulele, Corvette.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I have my playbook right here ready to go. It's actually they're linked because it's one of the audibles I have drawn up in my playbook.
Oh, indeed. Okay, okay. And that's of course an audible into what kind of play, just so that I know.
It's for the long snapper to
Yeah,
make
that's right.
sure that they know whether to snap the ball or to run the fake punt. Is it a punt or is it a kick? I don't even know. That ball, when they hit the ball on 4th down, it's an audible that only the long snapper can call.
Right, Yahtzee, indeed, yeah, sure. All right, so let's get back into some football things here. We like to plan big picture, so I need to know, what is your 4.5-year vision for this team if picked as the coach? 4.5 years.
Well, my 4.5-year plan is to open my own karate dojo. Actually,
Okay.
so I'm actually just looking at the team for potential students for my karate studio.
Oh, that's smart. That's the kicker in it again.
Yeah, again, the kickers, they kick really well. So I really think that's what I'm really looking for here.
I think that's just a fantastic answer. That's some groundbreaking stuff, I got to tell you.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I'm a smart guy. I'm progressive thinking. I'm just looking to put my best foot forward, whatever job it may be. What is this job for again?
Well, it's listed as head coach of the football team for the Philadelphia Eagles, but between you, me, and the lamppost, it's not.
Yeah. So what is it then?
Well, I'm going to actually continue to call all the shots, and you're just going to kind of be in the news a lot. So we're really looking for a figurehead to take all the blame when I make a bad choice.
Well, I got a really big head. This is not a 4 head. This is a 5 head right here. So I can take a lot of the heat for you.
It's fine. It's one of these days I'm going to take on my second job as an undertaker, so it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, okay. My wife's actually an undertaker, so it's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. So you said you're a forward-thinking guy. I'll give you a little math problem here. A car and a bus leave the station at the same time. Why should the Eagles wear scuba gear under their uniforms?
No.
Well, there it is. That's all I really needed to hear. That's fantastic.
That's always my answer. If I don't know the answer to the question, I just say no. Not yes, but no.
Well, we're looking for a yes man, so you not knowing the answer, that could be a little bit of a struggle. But
well, if you want me to say yes, I'll say yes. If it gets me the job. Again, my Applebee's I was dishwashing at just got shut down, so I need the job. I'm living in my van right now. This is not even my place. I'm just in some random person's room that I found that didn't have a locked door.
Oh, all right. Well, that's both creepy and resourceful. That's what we look for here in Philadelphia.
I'm a resourceful guy.
Final question for you, Mr. Joe. We here, as we said in Philadelphia, we're a quarterback factory. So what revolutionary idea would you bring to the Philadelphia Kegsmans? excuse me, the Philadelphia Eagles?
What was the question again? There's a lot of football terms I didn't understand in that question.
Well, we're a quarterback factory. You understood those words. What revolutionary idea would you bring to the Philadelphia Eagles? I had to say it right that time.
Free pizza Fridays. As the coach, I'd buy free pizza for all the players on Fridays. That would make them like me a lot.
Well, we know that is half the battle because nobody likes me, and we haven't had a winning season lately.
Yeah, well, free pizza equals wins in my opinion, for sure.
Oh, there you go. We want to thank you for. Do you have any questions for us? We always like to open up the floor that way.
Should I get pepperoni or sausage on my pizza?
Well, let me tell you. Chowie Kegsman is a sausage guy.
I wouldn't. Really? I like
Yeah.
spicy sausage on my pizza.
All right, then that got
I do
weird
have one
quick.
other question for you before you go.
Okay.
I did do some research. I did see you're a quarterback factory. Do I
Factory.
have any say over who my quarterback is next year? Because I have thoughts on who should be the quarterback, but I don't. I know you're the final decision maker. So how much say do I have? And can we at least discuss who the quarterback will be?
Well, that's a fantastic question. No.
No, you don't know who the
You have no.
quarterback is next year.
Oh no, we know who the quarterback is.
Is Bobby
Um,
Hoying? Is Bobby Hoying the name?
I guess you could say Bobby Hoying came and went. And
How about
that's just how.
Rodney Pete?
Nope, that's not the name.
No, Bubby Brister.
Nope, that's not the name.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll have to clue me in on the job orientation, day.
Will do.
That's kind of creepy, and you thought I was creepy sneaking into somebody's house. That's
Yeah,
extra creepy there, sir.
you betcha. You betcha. We want to thank you for coming in,
Right.
and you'll be hearing from us.
So when do I start, boss?
Well, you'll be hearing from us within the next 3 to 814 days. So stay by your phone.
Sounds good. I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stay in this room until I hear from you, or the police come to get me out.
I don't know how to get you to leave. I guess I could just sneak some things into the media, and they can get you to leave. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just sneak some things into. Don't mind me.
Okay, sounds good. Well, so you have a great day.
You too, bud. You
Bye
too.
bye.
So, all right, we have our second candidate here for the job. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, starting with your name, sir?
Let me tell you something, brother. My name is Mr. Eagle, and I am the greatest all-time best candidate there ever is, brother. You will not find another candidate as well as me. I am, with my 24-inch pythons, will deliver the major blow all around the NFL.
All right, well, that was a lot more aggressive than we're used to here in Philadelphia. So, wow. Let's just jump right into it. I'm feeling excited. I may have to change my pants after this interview. So we're gonna go back and forth with some football questions and just some other kinds of questions to get to know you a little bit. So our first question here, I have in my hand here $4. Okay, $4 in my free agency plan to fix my the Philadelphia Eagles. $4.
I'll tell you how you fix your football team, brother. You just lay the smackdown all over those jabronis. That's what you do. You get those guys in there and you tell them what you're going to do with your football team. And then you go in there, and if they don't like it, you give them your 24-inch pythons and you lay the smackdown all over them. And if they don't like it anymore, you continue to lay the smackdown until they decide that they are coming to the city of Philadelphia as a destination.
So no specific targets. It's just a lot of smacking down and aggression. All right. Well, I mean that's a way to look at it. I'm not sure if I can exactly pull it off. I mean, I do wear a tie and have cool hair.
Just bring me into the meeting, brother. I will persuade anyone.
Oh, Mr. Eagle. Okay. I wish I had known you back in high school. I would have gotten some more dates, if you know what I'm saying. Hello. Okay.
I'm not a miracle worker, sir.
Well, all right. Insulting the guy interviewing you. That's I may have to tweet that into the media and see what happens. Give me a quick second. All right. Well, I'm done that now. All right. Let's ask you another question. Since your name is Mr. Eagle, if you had the opportunity to be any type of aquatic creature, why would you choose to be an eagle?
Because Eagles are the best. Eagles soar. Eagles win. All you have to do is eat your vitamins and say your prayers, and that's all that matters, brother.
Well, all right. You know what? I got to tell you, we had another guy in here just recently, and he had some enthusiasm. But I'll tell you what, you're top of the charts here with the enthusiasm. I respect it. I respect it a lot.
I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, brother.
Okay, well, another question for you. So we had a couple coaches previously. We had a guy named Chip Kelly. He tried to replace me and failed. We had a guy named Doug Peterson. He tried to get along with me and he failed. So besides my lack of football knowledge, please give me one reason why I shouldn't hire myself as head coach of the team.
One reason you shouldn't hire yourself because you're a little weasel, brother. I will eat you like a little snake. I will destroy you, and it doesn't matter what we do. I would say I run the show. That's all that matters, brother. I will eat my vitamins, say my prayers, because I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And it doesn't matter what you say or do, because I'm the man in charge. I'm Mr. Eagle, and I am the best.
Okay, well, he's already got a championship. That may meet our quota, one and done. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at you, and you seem to be a superhero kind of guy. So after I become the owner of the football team, I plan on becoming a superhero myself. So can you please convince me why I should wear my underwear on the outside of my clothes?
I'm not convincing that, brother. No one wants to see that image of you. Oh, man, I don't even know if your wife wants to see that image of you.
Well. Leave Mrs. Kegsman out of it. You know what I'm saying? Chowie Kegsman lays down the pipe, but that's about it. He doesn't kiss and tell. I'll leave that to my Twitter followers. Final question, and of course I appreciate you coming in and yelling at me for the last couple minutes. Sometimes I need a good kick in the ass. We here in Philadelphia, we're a quarterback factory. So if hired, what revolutionary idea would you bring to the Philadelphia the Philadelphia Eagles, excuse me?
One thing I would bring is the leg dropping, boot kicking, destroying the offense to this city of Philadelphia and this football team. I am the man in charge, and like I said, I will whip them into shape and give them an elbow or two, and if they don't like it, I will lay the smack down.
Okay, well, I want to thank you, Mr. Eagle, for coming in. You should hear from us within the next 3 to 814 days. Appreciate you, sir.
I better hear from you sooner, brother. Otherwise, there's going to be a butt whooping in your future. I am Mr. Eagle, and I'm the best.
Okay, well, there that is. All right, we're here with our third and potentially final coaching candidate. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, starting with your name and any placing you've coached before prior?
My name, Richard Long. They call me Dick Long. Coach tight ends at University of Maryland, University College. And then I recently coached the defensive line at Talon Institute of Technology, TITS. So it was a pretty good it was a good experience, but I think I'm ready to take the jump to the next level.
Now, I have to ask, were you successful at TITS?
Doesn't matter.
No,
Are you successful?
Well, I do have a Super Bowl on my resume.
Shut up.
Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Okay. Well, let's get right into it. So I noticed you got yourself a whiteboard there. What are you gonna do with that little doohickey?
So, type of offense I like to run. Well, ball drop. We like to get the offense wide run a little bit different of an offense. So the defensive line's here. The offensive line breaks a hole here, and it's a spread eagle offense. That's what we call it. And
Sure.
I'll write it for you too.
Thank you.
Spread
Yep.
eagle.
Spread eagle. That's a clever name. Now, is that because of because I mean, I'm looking at your background. Either you're a really large Eagles fan, or you are just the king of the ass kissers.
Well, I walked around my block. I saw this in the garbage, so I picked it up since I was interviewing. So
I think that's a great idea. We here in Philadelphia are big fans of the ass kissing. In fact, I'll ask you a question right along those lines. Jeffrey Lurie, excuse me, Daddy, has said that he values offense over defense. Please explain why he's right.
why do I have to agree? Don't worry, I'll get in there. You'll start agreeing with me.
Oh, well, I'll let you know a little insider trading here. Let me pull up some old tweets. People who disagree with me tend to, not last very long. So just keep that in mind as we continue this.
People who disagree with me end up in the river.
Oh, okay. Well, I like the aggression. I'm a big fan of that. What's your greatest strength as a basketball coach?
I don't coach basketball.
I know. We think outside the box here. I want to know what your greatest strength is as a basketball coach.
Play with two balls.
Oh, you already lost one.
Yeah, it's okay. It just fell a little bit. The other one will drop.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see what you know. We've got the world's greatest quarterback that my dad, Jeff Lurie, says. We got our Carson Wentz montage back there. What's your vision on how to make Carson Wentz greater than the greatest quarterback that's ever? Eli Marino, greatest quarterback to ever play the game. How do you make Carson Wentz better than Eli Marino?
I didn't even listen to half that question. Next question.
Okay, well, we're just skipping right over the Carson Wentz stuff. I have to make a note of that in my tweets to Alshon. Dear Alshon, found him. Got it. Okay. I'm going to name a couple people for you. And I want to know who you'd have a meal with. So your choices are George Washington, I can't keep slipping there, Jeffrey Lurie, or Mother Teresa. Who would you most like to have dinner with, and why is it Jeffrey? Oh. Would you catch something there?
A little bit.
Yeah. You can never play wide receiver for the Eagles if you catch something.
Eh.
Yeah, you got some gum in your mouth there.
Yeah, whole pack.
Yeah. What flavor?
Polar ice.
Polar ice. Okay.
Clears up the nostrils. And see, that's why I had to, blow my nose.
You could have scored some bonus points if you had said midnight green, if you know what I'm saying. But polar ice it is. Okay.
No, Kelly Green.
Kelly Green. Oh, excuse me.
We'll be switching when I'm coach.
Oh, okay. So who would you have dinner with? George Washington, Jeffrey Lurie, or Mother Teresa?
Jeffrey Lurie, so I can have your position.
Listen, Mr. Spread Eagle, no one takes my position.
It's Mr. Long, Dick Long. Don't forget it.
That's right. I have a problem talking about people named Dick, especially when they're long dicks. I'll tell you what. We're going to ask you one final question here. We here in Philadelphia are a known quarterback factory. We're trademarked. What revolutionary idea would you bring to the Philadelphia Rosemans? Eagles. Excuse me, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Heart.
That is revolutionary.
And
revolutionary.
I changed the name.
Oh. What would the new Philadelphia name be? You drop something. Now you can play Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver if you drop something.
Exactly.
Do you have any questions for me, Mr. Dick Long?
I do.
Okay.
When do I start?
Well, we're going to get back to you. We have a pretty big coaching search. We're going to have to get back to you within the next 300 to 814
Be there
days.
tomorrow, 3 p.m.
Oh.
Make sure my seat is nice. Make sure there's a nice pepperoni pizza. And I like crab fries.
Yeah, you like crab fries. A guy named Dick Long, he's got bananas and spread eagle everywhere. I'm not surprised about the crab fries. Well, we want to thank you for coming in. You'll be hearing from us. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
No problem.